Oh, this is so cool. I got somebody from Austin, Texas. Where's your cowboy hat?
I probably the only Texan that doesn't own that or a big belt buckle.
Really? Do they make fun of you? Although you're a pretty big guy. I don't think anybody smart would make fun of you, but so
no, but I don't let them know either, because if they find me out, I may get evicted.
Oh, that's right. I thought it was mandatory. I thought that you had to have both those things.
Well, I borrowed one to get in the state.
Well, that's very good. When you go through immigration. That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right. They're like, excuse me, where's your, you ain't from around here, are you, boy? Right? Where's your hat? So you wanted to talk about storytelling.
Yes, sir.
I'm all ears.
So, I find that and you're such a great storyteller about things, and you teach us things, whatever, but not even knowing it, but the ability to tell a story and break down complex things to something that you can relate to, like honey or something like our hats, is a very powerful tool.
It's all about the honey. It's all about the honey. If you don't have
it's all about the honey. Exactly.
If you don't have the honey, then how are you gonna live?
Well, life is not worth living without honey and Mexican food.
That's right. Yeah, I love Mexican food.
How do you deal with the nachos and the cheese?
That's
on
easy.
that.
Have you seen how we eat fish out of the stream?
Yeah. Okay.
Not too hard. That's the way we do sushi. It's not too hard. We just pretty much go in with the mouth and eat the whole thing. And there's a funny thing about when a bear's eaten in a restaurant. People really don't. They stay quiet.
You don't want to poke the bear. I guess that goes back to that old saying, right?
They're afraid that we can turn on them like our cousins do.
Good point. I'll use that next time I see a bear.
That's why a lot of my friends like to go eating with me, because they get really good service and everybody is quiet. Everybody's quiet. So,
that could be a good thing.
What's your favorite type of story?
A story is one that there's humor in it, right? You have the touching stories and all that, but there needs to be a laugh or something to lift your spirits at the end of it. When you leave a good story, you're just feeling really good, and that you're more likely to take action if you're feeling really good about something.
Yeah, that's right. My motto is, if you can't laugh at yourself, unfriend me. That's my motto. If you can't laugh at yourself, please go away. Get out of here.
Yeah, I constantly shake my head at things I do, so I laugh at myself a lot.
I can tell you, there are a group of people on LinkedIn and other social media platforms that take themselves way too serious.
Yeah, there's no room for that. I mean, life's too short to take yourself that seriously.
No. And if you get into a conversation with them, zero sense of humor. They need to take an improv class like you took.
It's not really a conversation then. It's sort of this painful exchange.
That's right. It's like a bad dental experience. But they should take an improv class like you said you took improv classes.
Oh, yeah. It teaches you a couple things. One is to listen, right? More than anything else. It's what you're, what? You got honey in your ear.
Yes. The core foundation. For people that don't know, the core foundation of improv is yes and. Meaning that you agree with everything.
Exactly.
You agree with everything. Even if you think the idea is the dumbest thing on the planet, you agree with it. And through that experience, you listen.
Yep. And then you build on it.
You build on it because it's the yes and the and.
Make it dumber.
That's right. I don't have to agree with what you said. I just have to say yes. Right? Not block you. And then I can explore in a way to let you know why I think what you said was idiotic. But you then have to agree with that. So you get the whole thing going. That's the whole thing that's fun about improv. Well, you got how long did you take improv classes?
Oh yeah, no, 100.
You broke up there. How long did
I took it for one. It was a 1 year type thing. It was the entry level class that we. Well, there we go. The internet's not cooperating. The internet's doing yes, but.
Okay, but that's okay. We're just agreeing with it and rolling with it. You're frozen when you're talking, which is kind of cool. That's going to be very, very fun. But and then you got sometimes when you talk. So okay, so you were taught by now. okay, here's the problem. Sometimes the improv teachers don't understand improv. That could be a problem.
Yeah.
So did you have a good improv teacher?
Yeah, no.
Or did you have a crappy improv teacher?
I did. No, I actually had a wonderful one on there. Shayna Merlin. She's got actually a studio down in Austin.
Shayna's famous.
And,
Shayna's great.
Yeah.
See?
She was fantastic.
I just ended that. I don't even know Shayna, but now it sounds like that.
Yes, you did.
That's an example of improv, people.
I
remember her during the war.
I
loved her during the war. She was fantastic. She saved me. Yeah, I remember her very well. Oh, you're frozen again. See, now you're just frozen and your name's on there, and I got to roll with it because we're talking about improv. There you go. Now you're back. Okay. This is going to be a great episode. It's funny.
This is a bunch of yes ands because we're frozen.
That's right. And but we're not frozen like they were during the Arctic freezing circle thing where everybody was freezing.
I never could do that. I can't stand still that long.
Yeah, no way. So you should get back into improv class.
I am. I need to make time. I'm not going to try one of those BS answers where I don't have time. I just haven't prioritized it. So that's something. If Shane is watching, ring me up. We'll have lunch.
And if not, somebody who doesn't like Shane and wants to coach you could do that too, right? We could open. If somebody is competitive with Shane, you get both sides of the coin there. I'm sure she's fantastic.
Well, then. Can we have an improv off? Is that sort of like a dance off where we can have an improv off?
No, that's the whole point. Improv is not a competition. This is where people miss it. There's a bad form of improv, kind of like but the group is more important than the individual, and the whole idea is to serve the audience, that the audience is the most important thing.
Exactly. And I like to use that when I give my presentations and all that. I'll sort of hang around with the audience ahead of time to try to pick up a few things that I can sort of intersperse with it to make it personal, do a little yes and sort of grow some attachment to that.
Yep. And also people sometimes forget it's show me, don't tell me. Show me, don't tell me. And that's very, very powerful.
Exactly.
There's 7 aspects of spontaneity. I'll list them in the post. Did you know that?
Okay.
Did you know that?
No, I did not know that.
That's straight up Spolin. She created it. Now, do you know why it got created?
Because she was spontaneous?
No.
She was spontaneous? It just came up?
No. By the way, the key to comedy is repetition. No.
Yes.
No. And this is a great story that a lot of people don't know. It's all.
Well, enlighten me.
I will. It all started when she was working with disruptive kids that couldn't play well with each other. And she identified the 7 aspects of spontaneity and created the games.
Okay.
So the kids would play together. Then once she saw that happen, she realized it was a form of theater, and then she bumped it up, and that's how a lot of things got started.
Wow, excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
You didn't
Excellent.
get an improv history lesson from a bear, did you?
Well, you learn something every day. Every day is a learning opportunity.
Well, I'm very fortunate because my personal assistant, who I now upgraded to head of social marketing, he got trained. He got trained in improv by one of the original Second City members.
Wow.
Jack Burns.
That's interesting.
Jack Burns.
Wow.
Burns and
Well,
Carlin.
he should be an upgraded then.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a very interesting art form. Everybody should learn. Ah, crap! I gotta go.
Uh-oh.